Good afternoon, it's Brian at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I want to show you this Honda HRV 181 1.6 diesel ES model. We are Fitzpatrick's Kildare, Maxall, Honda, Hyundai, Mercedes up the road, and then there's garages in Carlow, Nason, Tullamore. So if you're spending a lot of money on a car, if you're spending it at a family-run business like this, which is in operation for almost 70 years, you know that there's going to be an after-sales service, because let's face it, the garage wouldn't have lasted that long if customers weren't looked after properly. Anyway, this is, as we were saying, 1.6 diesel ES in a Honda HRV. This is a pearl orchid white coloured car. It's a really nice car. So let's have a look around it in terms of specifications. If you want information on the car in the meantime, 086 843 1945. Brian is my name. In terms of trade-ins, finance, and no matter where you are in the country, don't be afraid to call, because we deal with everyone all around the country because of the way the internet works these days. So let's have a look at the car. So starting off at the front, there's no point in telling you about condition because the car is a pretty much as new car, so condition is excellent all the way through. So significant points on the car. At the very front there is parking sensors along the front. Down through here we have front fog lights. After that then in through here you've got a daytime running lamp, usual indicator and full and dipped headlight setup. The engine is a 1.6 diesel and it's 120 horsepower with about 300 newton meters of torque. So when you put your foot down, there's a really good response from that engine. It is also extremely economical. So that platform is actually based on the Jazz, believe it or not, and it's a bigger car overall. But it just means it's got a light chassis and that really helps with fuel efficiency. So 74 miles per gallon is very achievable on a car like this. But in realistic terms, most people all day long, every day, they're going to be running somewhere in the region of 60 to 65 miles per gallon, which is about 4.5 or so litres per 100 kilometres. So real easy car to run that way. Road tax then is 190 euros for the year, but it's a really nice car to drive in terms of performance. So what I mean by that is, starting off in second gear, if we floor the car here now, and actually one other thing to note, see the way this is green? This is an economy indicator, so when I put my foot down, I'm going to put my foot down right now, it's turned orange. And on we go up through the gears. Into third. And very quickly we're up to 100 kilometers an hour. So if you're somebody that's looking for a car that is economical but also has good performance, that's actually enjoyable to drive, this is definitely worth considering. And one other thing I find with these cars as well, people look at them, so say for example they might come in and they'll have a look at the likes of CRV or something like that along here, or even if you look at iX35. A lot of people want that height, like these cars, but they don't want the big bulky appearance. They want something that's maybe more the size of like a Civic or something like this i30 over here. So this is a great compromise that way, because what it's doing is it's giving you the nice elevated driving position you see of all the SUVs, but it's giving you a car that's more similar in terms of length and width to the likes of a Golf or an i30 or something like that. As we move around the back, there's parking sensors along the rear. The rear light is an LED, and then in through here we have our boot set up, and under through there we can, if we want, put a spare wheel, but it's a really handy piece of storage if you don't. There's actually really good boot in that car overall, so deep down low, and then after that the normal setup that you'd expect. And this here, some people used to give out with this and they say, oh, it's a bit flimsy. Right, the thing about it is, lads, I've used this, and the whole idea here is that you can bulk stuff into the car awkwardly, and it's flexible, so it's actually allowing you kind of room upwards but still allowing you to make sure that stuff that's in the boot, basically prying eyes can't see down into that. So that's the idea, privacy but flexibility as well. Rear spoiler, which comes standard on the car. After that then, door handle. A lot of people think these are 3-door cars. I can assure you they are 5. This one opens back through here. It's just hidden to give it that kind of coupe style look. In terms of the rear of the car, there is chrome surrounds around here. In terms of door handles and speakers, after that, Chilocks in here and electrics for windows up through there. And then there is armrests in the centre, 3 head restraints, 3 3-point safety belts, Isofix and Isofix, 12-volt outlet, and a drinks holder in through the back there, and then kangaroo pocket over here. The seats are magic, which actually is gone from the newer model Civic, and it was quite handy, to be fair. So that is a tall mode, which means you can put anything that's really tall in the back of the car. Both seats obviously do that. And then this this rear seat also folds downwards as well. So if I drop that along through there, and if I tuck that in, then we get a nice storage area. So if I take this back shelf out, then you get a really big load area, which is comparable to that of a light commercial vehicle, basically a little bit bigger even than a car style van. And actually one other thing as well, legroom is really good in these. So because it's based on the Jazz chassis, if you look, that is how I sit in the car up front here, no problem. That's not squishing it up towards anything, but that's actually how I sit. Look how much room I have, like loads of room. and actually it's based on the Jazz, which I know sounds really weird, and that's why there's loads of legroom, but there's unbelievable legroom in the Jazz. Up over our head here, there's nice blue lights here as well, which light up obviously the area, the ambient interior lighting. So it's quite a nice place to be in terms of the back. And then if we get into the front of the car, and as I was saying to you, this is how I would sit in the car. This is quite a normal driving position for me here. Over here I have things like, we'll say, I'm going to switch the camera angle, it might be a bit easier. So just to give you an idea of what I see when I sit into this car, the first thing over here is electrics for windows and mirrors front and rear. They are electric folding, and actually I forgot to show you when I was outside. The headlights are automated and they work off the key, and also the wing mirrors and also the windows. So if I walk around to the car, those lights are on the moment, they are automated, they will turn off. So the first thing that they're doing at the moment is they're in the follow me home mode, which means you get out of the car and it's going to light up the driveway in front of you. Those lights will eventually now turn off, which they have. So if I unlock the car, I can switch them back on using the key. And also if you watch the windows, then the windows can be retracted using the key, and similarly then they can be locked using the key. And if we watch our wing mirrors are also going to retract using the key. So dead handy function. So when you're walking away from the car, you can kind of hold on to that, and if you see the windows going up, now you know, yeah, my car is definitely locked, i.e. when I come back my stuff is still going to be in it. Okay, over here, let's start the car up. The start up function is in through there, and then after that, down off the centre here, we have things like, we'll say, economy functions in here, front and rear park sensors, lane change warning, which will warn you if you drift out of lane, traction control in through here, and then an alarm which can be turned off. After that then, as we are driving along, this is exactly what we see. So in through here we got a nice big speedo with revolution counter, and then over here I can use that function there, so I can change information in here like average speed, fuel efficiency, how much fuel I've got left, all that kind of stuff. And then this little round guy here is telling me any speed signs I pass, i.e. 50, 100 kilometers an hour, whatever it is going to light up in through there to tell me exactly what's going on. I have an intelligent speed limiter as well, so I've got cruise control, which means I can set and maintain speed, take my foot off the pedal, but the speed limiter is also related to this here, so you can actually use the speed zones to limit your speed. These wipers are automated, the lights are automated, and also if you meet a traffic or a car come towards you, the lights will dip and then you go back into the countryside and the lights will go back full themselves. Dead handy stuff. Over here I have my Bluetooth controls down through here, and then I have audio controls over through here as well, which can be used from there. After that then, if I go into my home over here, that is my Honda touch and swipe setup. So audio functions in here, AHA, which is internet radio, mobile phone for Bluetooth, general settings overall, and it's all touch and swipe. And then we've got internet, browsers, calculators, all that kind of stuff in through there. So really easy to use. Heating controls, dual zone on either side, 6 4-gear gearbox with piano black inserts all around that center area there. We have more storage in through here. These are drinks holders, and then we hit the button and they pop up all very easy. And then down in the center, which you can't see because my camera is not doing too good here at the moment. Right, so if I get that down in through there, I've got HDMI, I've got 2 USBs, and I've got another 12 volt power outlet in through there as well. So that is generally the interior of the car overall. And in terms of the material on the seats, same as the back, and then those head restraints can obviously come forward and back to whatever suits. Over through here we have our vents and all that kind of setup in through there as well. So car is excellent condition, but you'd expect that because it's a nearly new car. It has a discount on it because we have put some mileage on the car to demonstrate the car. So if you want information on this car, please do give me a call, 0868431945. The car has a warranty, just get out of the rain here. The car has a warranty until 2021. It's got roadside assist until 2021, and it's an easy car to service in terms of the cost of servicing, same as a Honda Civic. It's €190 a year for road tax. It's really fuel efficient, it drives really good, it's well equipped, it's high off the ground, but it's not big and bulky. So if you're looking for a car that has, if these are some of the things you're looking for in a car, definitely worth considering. If you are familiar with the HRV, maybe you already have one, or maybe you've tried them before and you just want to get up the years, this might be a good alternative to buying a brand new one because there's a discount on it. Brian's my name. As you were saying, no matter where you're in the country, do not hesitate to give us a shout, 0868431945. Any part exchange you have, no problem, and we can organise finance as well because we deal with all the major lenders, so the rates are good. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Hopefully this HRV is of interest, and we'll chat to you soon.